Hey fellas, Rusty here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a discontinued case model known as the Swayback, and from the site I buy it from, it's a Swayback Gent. And I got this knife brand new old stock from Case Outlet, a fellow down there by the name of Mike. And this one is, what is that? I got my glasses on, but let's see. Oh, 830 of 18. It's in Cabernet, and model number TB61117SS. The Cabernet with what they call Heritage Bone, and I learned that this is called the Case Traditions Shield. So the Cabernet Bone series is going to have the Heritage Jigging, and that's the Traditions Shield. It has the XX actually stamped into the blade, so that's not going to be coming off on you. That is stamped. Okay, it's a Tony Bose design, and that's why it's a TB. It comes in stainless steel. Just a darn good looking pocket knife. So we'll go over this a little bit here. Go ahead, we have a half stop. Okay, so the Swayback, as you guys can see, and hopefully I'll remember to take a closer look at that. As far as the ear goes, this one has good blade centering, really good fit and finish. Not even feeling much in the way of on the shield there. I'd say that works for me. As you guys know, my eyeballs aren't that great. I got some bone marbling here. Even color, which is important to me when I say this, the color's on this side and the color's on this side, and we don't get that all that black in the center, which I don't really care a lot for. More marbling. Okay, the nail neck here, nice and springy. Okay, let's see, right here, it has some walk and talk. I've had some better, but it would probably, if I were to use this, it'd get that nice talk. So if you watch me in my other videos, one thing I like about Tony's designs is he puts a little just extra on them, and this has this same kind of a top swedge. I call it a false top swedge. In other words, I think it's still there, but it's not there. It's just like deceptively there. And when you put this, I said we'd look at it in the ergos. It is, my golly, it's almost a 4-finger knife, guys. Yeah, 3.5. We could move up and get 4, but very nimble. One of the things I would say that surprised me the most when I first got this knife was how light it is. It's you're not going to notice this thing at all. The second thing we'll point out is his blade grind, plunge grind, how it comes up and goes into, it's not straight up and down. We have a sharpening choil. So very, very satisfied with this one. So now comes a part for comparison knives. Well, this one's, will this do for size comparison? A Saudi. Okay, so the Sod Buster, hopefully you guys kind of get an idea of the size of that. A true 4-finger knife. But this blade is not going to be, it's going to be different. And the thickness, and of course this one is rough black Delrin. Even for single bladed, don't know if we can see that there. This is going to be thicker. So how about we bring out a model 62032, and this is, what do they call this one? I want to say this is a medium Texas Jack. I did dye this one, and I dyed it with a wine color. And Cabernet is a wine, I believe. I don't know if it's strictly a color, and I don't know. There's a tank stamp, 2005 maybe, 1995, I don't remember. This is the one, if you go back, I did have a crack. I filled that with some super glue. That's the only way I know how to fix it. And it's got a retro blade and CV steel. So I called this one, when I first got it done, and before I got that one, I call it cranberry orange. But I did dye it in wine. Wine was the color of the dye. So kind of just take a peek what we're dealing with there. This one, by the way, fantastic. Woo, no stepping. And geez, we got good finish on, you know, blades on both of those. So we'll close this up. And just for fun, we'll get out the pen blade on this one and show you the backside, which is more orange. But they call this a retro blade. It's very thick through here. By the way, when you dye these, you do get some patina on there. So expect to be doing a lot of case paste, if you will. Polishing. All right, and I'll go ahead and fold these up. Oh, almost. Pretty smooth action. I expect it would break in very, very nicely. That's what we're looking at for overall size. And in the interest of keeping things short, but interesting, we're bringing out a mini copper lock from the series Green with Envy. That's about all I get. They made 250 of these. They got worked bolsters. Forget the release. 2014 is when these came out. And I want to say that's a hunter green. Just kind of one of those smaller knives. Also, I would say, you know, very, very jazzy on both of these. For you can get these, not this cover material, you can get these in a Wharncliffe as well. So if you like those little pocket knives, here's a couple of them for you. And surprisingly, that copper head, it's a mini copper head, 6109 would be the the X is going to be the clip point, and the W, to get a 62109 W, you're going to get a Wharncliffe mini copper. So this one, you can see this blade's not all the way down yet, and it's just blade rub. So all right, we're gonna be done. I think I've carried on long enough. Thanks for hanging with me if you're still there.